Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for today's video, I will be showing you all how you can easily defeat the 7-star Mightiest Mark Charizard in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is technically a returning event, as we did have a Mightiest Mark Charizard in December of 2022. Now, this is one of the events that I did miss out on, so if you're in the same boat as me, we now finally have a chance to get a Mightiest Mark Charizard, and if you did catch yourself a Mightiest Mark Charizard during the December 2022 raids, you sadly cannot catch another Mightiest Mark Charizard, which is why this raid has a shorter duration when compared to the Venusaur raid and the Blastoise raid. We have until 4:59 p.m. PDT of Sunday, March 17th to catch this Mightiest Mark Charizard and farm the raids for the Herbamysticas. Just like the previous two raids of Blastoise and Venusaur, you can get Herbamysticas as rewards from these raids, but you still only have a 3% chance of getting each Herbamystica. So I want to point that out real fast. But if you need Herbamysticas, this is the perfect raid to farm. It's the most easiest one out of the three. But before I get too ahead of myself, let's make sure you have the Charizard raid in your game. So first thing first, open up your main menu by pressing X, connect to the internet, then go down and select Poke Portal, then go down and select Mystery Gift, then go down and select Check Poke Portal News. As soon as you have this box appearing on your screen, the 7-star Charizard is in your game. From here, all you have to do is open up your map and locate the Black Dragon Tera raid den, which will look like this. Now all you're going to need is a level 100 Sylveon with a Fairy Tera type that is holding a life orb. This is going to boost up our attacks. Then for the moveset, you only need 3 moves, which are Calm Mind to boost up Sylveon's special attack and special defense, Fake Tears so we can lower the 7-star Mightiest Mark Charizard's special defense. And the one thing I love about this raid is that Charizard's going to remove the negative stat effects on himself early on, and he only does it once, so Fake Tears is going to be very beneficial for this raid. Then for our knockout move, it's going to be Hyper Beam. I don't even think I've mentioned this yet, but with today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how you can easily one-hit KO the 7-star Mightiest Mark Charizard, which is why I say this is the most easiest raid when compared to Blastoise and Venusaur. But these are the 3 moves that you need. For the ability, make sure it's Pixelate. You will have to use an ability patch to get this. This is going to change our Hyper Beam move into a Fairy type move, and most importantly, it's going to boost our Hyper Beam a little bit. And on top of that, we have the Life Orb, so we're going to be doing some big time damage, which is why we're going to be knocking out the Charizard with 1 Hyper Beam. The next thing you want to do is make sure Sylveon has a Modest Nature, as our Sylveon is going to be a special attacker for this raid, and with a Modest Nature, we will have a higher special attack for a lesser attack. For the EV spread, I maxed out special attack and special defense, then put the rest into HP. And lastly, for the IVs, make sure to hyper train your Sylveon in every single stat category besides attack. Once you do all of that, your Sylveon is ready to take on the 7-star Mightiest Mark Charizard. Then from here, all you have to do is go over to the Charizard raid den, and before you challenge him, make sure to make yourself a Raid Power Dragon level 2 sandwich, which will give us 2 additional rewards from the Charizard raid, which will give us a better chance at getting more Herbamysticas. But for this Raid Power Dragon level 2 sandwich, all you're going to need is 4 chorizos, 2 potato tortillas, 2 yogurts, and 2 chili sauces. But once you have that level 2 sandwich, head over to the raid, click on it, click on challenge alone because we are doing this solo. And then from here, we have a very simple raid strat. And this is a raid strat that you want to follow step by step. Turns 1, 2, and 3, use Calm Mind. Turns 4 and 5, use Fake Tears. Turn 6, use Hyper Beam. There you go. Congratulations. You knocked out the 7-star Mightiest Mark Charizard with ease. Hopefully today's video was helpful. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next video. By the way, if you're on the market for some new Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons or even a new Nintendo Switch controller, make sure to check out nyxigame.com, as they make the best Joy-Cons and controllers for the Nintendo Switch, as their products have been featuring Hall Effect joysticks, which means no more stick drift. Both their Joy-Cons and controllers have back buttons. They also feature turbo functions if you're into that. But please check out nyxigame.com, and if you do find something that you do like, make sure to use code BC5 during checkout to save yourself 10% off on your order. Besides that, have a good one.